So, no good theater going on tonight? Who needs live actors and actresses when you've got me? Anyway. How many people will be... Nobody else to play with? Well, who needs them? Is this your first time? Excellent. It's always great to play with experienced professionals. Please type in your... Okay, that's fine. As you know, your buzzer is the key with the B on it. Well, that's all I have to say. Hope to see you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by Twigs and Leaves Bathroom Tissue. Extremely natural toilet paper. Now with 50% fewer thorns. And now, please welcome the one, the only, Schmitty.
Hey, how you doing, nature lover? Look, I just want to remind you that if you love something, set it free so it can come back, tear up your arm, and beat you with it. Now, what's that old saying? It's not nice to take Mother Nature on the ride. Oh well, too late now. Work that buzzer to choose the amount. I should make you pay me for that one. Try this category. Fashion is a mother. Nature. Here's the question. Suppose instead of frosting your hair, you want to get a permafrost. At what latitude should you look for a beauty salon? 0 degrees, 23 degrees south, 32 degrees north, or 66 degrees north? Here, let me just trim a little off the top. What do you say we check out the right answer? The Arctic Circle and all its permafrostiness begins at 66 degrees north latitude. And after you bleach your hair, you can tan in the 24-hour sunlight. I want you to hit your buzzer and get the bell coming at you. Dancing the way nature intended it. Hey, 3311. That's my address. Here you go. Say you're singing and acting out your own version of I'm a Little Teapot. You're so cute. If you wanted to show your audience your water spout, what would you need to do? Pretend you're an underwater volcano, pretend you're a tornado on a lake, pretend you're a geyser, or present them your genitalia and some towels.
Oh, honey, sing your little song for the Hendersons.
Hold on to the handle! Hold on to the handle!
A tornado that touches down on water is a water spout, short and stout. Buzz in and tell me how much. Here's a little something I call a battle of comic proportions. Okay, picture this fight between the Thing from the Fantastic Four and the Incredible Hulk. Say the Incredible Hulk smashes the Thing into tiny pieces. Given the geological term for this process, what might the Hulk say after the fight? Hulk pulverize Thing. Hulk make Thing erode. Hulk see Thing's cleavage. Or Thing's fossilization showing. Okay, now here's a good answer. The geological term for how rocks or minerals split apart is cleavage. I understand the whole thing started when the Hulk made some comment about the Thing's low-cut dress. Slap your buzzer and we'll find out how much the next question's gonna be. You chose wisely. Brace yourself, my friend. It's time for Dis or Dat. The name of your Dis or Dat category is Mother Earth on Ice. All right, then. I'm going to read off 7 items, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a force of nature, a National Hockey League team nickname, or both. Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose some cash for each one you get wrong or don't get to. You got 30 seconds to get all 7. Let the magic begin. Devil, force of nature, NHL team, or both. Hurricanes. Glaciers. Lightning. Avalanche. Hail. Canadiens. Yeah, you were dissing, datting the whole thing. Check this out. Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. All right, buzz in and get your money's worth. The category's going to be if you need a real manly man. Okay, you ready? See if you can tell me who placed this personal ad. Single hairy male in search of single female who's really into the great outdoors, likes spending time with my pet bear and helping clueless tourists survive in the wild. No federal agents, please. Who placed the ad? BJ, Grizzly Adams, Davy Crockett, or Ben Cartwright? Grizzly Adams was that guy who lived in the woods after he was accused of a crime he didn't commit. Although I'm thinking after all those years in the woods, he did commit a crime or two against hygiene. Hit that buzzer and try to snag the highest value you can. Okay, you realize you're not getting another chance, right? All right, here's your category. Kmart and the electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, say that instead of blue light specials, Kmart had ultraviolet light specials. Because they can see ultraviolet light, which of these animals could take advantage of the bargains? Owls, humans, bees, or bats? Go for it. Who? Does this ring a bell? Bees are the only ones among this group capable of seeing ultraviolet light.
What do you think of this blouse, Marge? I'm not wild about stripes.
Buzz in and lock on to the highest value you can. The category is Food of the Gods. Excuse me. Time for the trivia. Imagine you make a pan pizza with the help of the Greek god Pan. Considering what kind of creature he is, which of these ingredients could he provide himself? The oregano, the Canadian bacon, the goat cheese, or the grilled chicken? The Greek wilderness god Pan was part goat. Hey, maybe a mermaid will drop by in case you need some anchovies. Buzz in for the bugs, baby. This category is if I smell good, I'll get laid. Like it or not, it's question time. Say you try a new perfume called Essence of Bioluminescence. What will it most likely do for you? Ward off predators, make your skin glow, give off radio signals, or burn holes in your nostrils? The correct answer is bioluminescence is what makes lightning bugs glow.
Darling, you look absolutely radiant tonight. Now, if I could only let you out of this jar.
Hit that buzzer and grab the highest value. Tuning fork Hassenpfeffer. Okay. I see what's going on here. It's another gibberish question. You know, it's not easy being right all the time. The actual gibberish category is going to be cold hands, warm fart. Remember, the sooner you buzz in, you make more money. Okay, check out this gibberish phrase. See if you can figure out what it rhymes with. Live to poot, won't you toot? And don't let that punctuation trip you up. First clue, it's a request. Can you please pass the peas? It's a request made by Woodsy Owl. Who? clue. Don't be mean. Keep it clean. Gee, everyone can do their part in keeping cities clean. Live to poot, won't you toot? And in a related campaign, the New York Department of Transportation came up with one for the subway system. Give a shit, don't you spit. Hit the buzzer for the value on this one. That's a tall bank. All right, this category is David Cassidy, teen idol with a beak. Ready or not, here it comes. If the Partridge Family were actually a family of partridges, what would Mrs. Partridge call her kids? Cheapers, peepers, jeepers, or baby partridges? Score it! Baby partridges are called cheapers, or Chris and Tracy. I want you to hit your buzzer and get the value of the next... I'm calling this one. It's the holidays. Where's your sponge? Hey, if you're anything like me, you realize what wonderfully helpful things natural sponges are to have around the house. Well, considering the part of the sponge that's used to make commercial sponges, what holiday decorations could you use them for? Decorative Easter eggs, silly hats for New Year's, little houses and Christmas manger scenes, or scary skeletons for Halloween. Come on, take it! Yeah, okay, I wore a sponge one New Year's Eve. I woke up to find somebody doing the dishes with my head. Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. A natural sponge, like you can buy in the store, is the skeleton of that beast. So go ahead and hang them up for Halloween. And if you really want to scare the kids, dab a little spaghetti sauce on there. It looks just like blood. Ooh. Buzz in and tell me how much the next question's gonna... This one's called... If a tree falls in the forest, it's not my problem. So you've probably wrestled with the puzzle about if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound, right? Well, you're gonna love this. If a tree falls in the forest and you are there, which of the following is true? You'll see it fall before you hear it, you'll hear it fall before you see it, you'll see it fall and hear it at the same time, or you won't hear anything. Light travels faster than sound, so you'll be able to see the tree falling before you hear it. Although if you're anything like me, you probably still won't give a damn whether it makes a sound or not. Hit that buzzer and try to snag the highest value you can. Well, you're looking a little under the weather. Maybe this clue will help. Uh-oh, looks like that's all you're getting. Hope you brought an umbrella. Good luck. Damn, that was almost perfect. That's a shame nobody saw it.
Bring nature to your bathroom with
Twigs and leaves.
very natural toilet paper made of.
Twigs and leaves.
It's not post-consumer content. It's not recycled paper. It's not even paper. It's just
Twigs and leaves.
we collect from the forests of
America.
back in the natural days, before there were real bathrooms, before there was toilet paper. They used
Twigs and leaves.
pick up a sack today, now with 50% fewer thorns, not for use with actual plumbing systems.
Hey folks, Crazy Ernie here, inviting you to come on down to Crazy Ernie's Discount Carpet and Mutual Fund Emporium. It's my 3rd anniversary blowout. That's right, I've got insane deals on wall-to-wall, large cap, small cap, shag, bond, Stainmaster, and concentrated healthcare. I must be out of my mind. I got active managed, I got no load. I got free installation. What must I be thinking? You want diversified international? I got them babies too. I'm mentally unstable. How about an IRA? I got regular, I got Roth. I got direct from factory outlet in every color. Crazy Ernie's Discount Carpet and Mutual Fund Emporium. I'm a threat to society as we know it.
You've seen the award-winning TV show. You've bought the 32-part video set. Now, get ready for the next wild step. The Trials of Nature Porcelain Figurine Series. See the adorable field mouse in the jaws of a hawk. The feisty buck-toothed beaver drowning in his river home. The graceful snowy egret vomiting up food for her young. Call now, and you'll also get the limited edition grizzly bear, believing himself in the woods. Animals doing what they do best, making treasured memories.
One is for the heartache.
If you've ever been in love,
2 is for the tears.
or just had to do your taxes,
I'm itemizing the deductions you've taken through the years.
this album is for you.
I've got more than $400 of interest in you. Then I showed her my long form check here.
As sweet as your first kiss,
If you would like $1 of your love
and as painful as your first audit.
to go to my election campaign,
Tax Cuts, the new album by Darren Fick. In stores now.
you should take another deduction for being blind to my love.
How many times has this happened to you?
Daddy, what's the difference between absolute and relative surplus value according to Marx?
Go play with this ball, honey.
Middle-class buffoon.
Well, it won't happen again.
Look what I have for you, sugar.
The illustrated Das Kapital. Thanks, Daddy.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Brightly colored pictures help me understand the general law of capitalist accumulation. And the pop-up stick figures tell me all about heterogeneous and serial manufacture.
Yep.
There's even a scratch and sniff chapter about machinery and modern industry.
That's right, honey.
Daddy, you're the greatest. Now, can you tell me how the expression of female sexuality can challenge the patriarchal order?
I love you, pumpkin.
The Illustrated Das Kapital. Also available, the Gross Anatomy Book of Cutout Dolls and the Kama Sutra playset.
Is your home in desperate need of appliances? Then come on down to Crazy Leo's House of Used Appliances. Right, Crazy Leo?
There's a travesty of shaved electric bacon in my shorts.
We've got blenders, lots of blenders. Crazy Leo, tell them about our blenders.
My toothbrush is littered with people walking their damn dog.
We also have air conditioners for your home or office.
I can hold 80 Lincoln head pennies in my mouth, you idiot!
Come on by this Saturday, and the kids get free balloons and a chance to sit on Crazy Leo's lap.
In my day, you danced with your pants on your head if you wanted to get a young girlie's attention.
Whoa, easy there, Leo. That gown's open in the back. We're over here in Merkin Market Square, right next door to Mad Manny's Mattress World. Right, Mad Manny?
You.
Whoa, that Manny sure is mad, and Leo sure is crazy.
How come everything tastes like Jell-O to me, gravy boy?
Yeah, can I get the steak without the meat?
Sorry, sir, that's not possible.
Ugh, where does a vegetarian have to go to get a decent meal around here?
Come on down to Joe's Backyard for 2 acres of vegetarian delight. For only $9.99, I'll set you out to pasture, and that includes unlimited returns to my grass buffet.
Now I don't have to stay home when my non-vegetarian friends go out to eat. I can even bring my dog.
Depending on the time of year, we've got 4-leaf clovers, dandelions, daisies, crabgrass, and of course our most popular item, good old-fashioned grass.
I'm a vegan, and I feel more comfortable knowing that my dinner wasn't cooked in the same pan as some helpless hunk of butter.
I like not having to use utensils. It's so natural.
Wow, look how green that grass is under Joe's lawn chair. My mouth is watering. Let's graze.
Hey, Joe, why is it called Joe's Backyard?
Because I'm Joe, and it's my backyard.
You work hard for your money. At Davidson Bank, we believe your bank should work hard for your money too. That's why we specialize in turning ordinary middle-class people like yourself into multi-quadrillionaires. Just listen.
I started off with a $300 savings account, and 2 years later, my net worth is approximately $8.2 gazillion.
We turned our life savings of $85 over to Davidson Bank, and believe it or not, we now have $16.9 billion.
I found $1.50 on the floor of the subway. I took it to Davidson's Bank, and well, here I am, a multi-billionaire.
I made $48 quadrillion.
I made $200 ooplitillion.
Can you believe it? $1 wazillion.
I'm worth $8.5 kuklafillion.
39 gorgonzillion dollars.
Let Davidson Bank help you achieve your goals. We guarantee you'll increase your net worth by $1 million in the first year, or you'll get half your money back. In Davidson Bank, you'll make money, and we're not just making that up.
This week on Rent-A-Cops. Yeah, you know, I have a girl here who shoplifted some pens.
Rent-A-Cops takes on the mean corridors of Jackson Outlet Mall.
It's summer vacation, so the mall's just packed with kids.
Hey, I saw that. You want to open that bag? Did you pay for that?
In pursuit of 3 male perpetrators. They're in the arcade. Never find them in there.
Hey, did you just throw that candy wrapper down? How about a garbage can, young lady?
I've got 2 sets of teens here having shopping cart races. I'm hit. I'm down. Man down. Back up.
Rent-A-Cops. What they gonna do?